in what may have been the match of the night.
Wow.
Gunther beats Pat McAfee in 14 minutes.
Wow.
14 minutes this match went. Gunther eventually wins it with a sleeper hold. Pat hangs on for a while, gets back to his feet, tries the elbows, but Gunther reapplies it, and Pat is unresponsive for the win by submission for Gunther. Michael Cole at one point was dragged into this match. He got away from the announce desk because the way this match went for a while is that Gunther's just toying with Pat McAfee. Lets him get some offense in, then is kind of laughing it off, destroys McAfee, and Cole is like, just cover the man and win the match. Get the match over with. Cole playing up that he's really concerned for his friend Pat McAfee. Cole at one point, as McAfee gets trapped in a Boston Crab, Cole runs to the ringside, and now Wade Barrett does a pretty good job of just holding down the announcing by himself the rest of the match. Cole is just imploring McAfee, just give up, end the match, give up, and McAfee won't do it. And at that point, Gunther walks over, grabs Cole, and throws him into the ring. And now he makes like he's going to attack Cole, gets him into a couple of holds there. McAfee recovers, kicks Gunther at one point square in the head. Cole retreats back to the floor. Gunther is going to suplex McAfee back into the ring, but as he goes for the suplex, Cole grabs Gunther's foot. McAfee nearly steals a win. Gunther manages to kick out at 2, even with Cole grabbing his foot and holding him down. So there was some neat stuff in here. It was obviously Gunther's a better wrestler, but Pat McAfee was a decent enough athlete. He did some cool stuff. He tried a moonsault from the top rope. Gunther rolled out of the way. McAfee landed on his feet. Stuck the landing.
Oh, wow.
So good on Pat McAfee. He is more than just a punter.
Okay.
He gave a good showing for himself. After the match, as Cole and McAfee are in the ring, Gunther's just staring at both of them. And Gunther, he doesn't do the handshake, but he's just like glaring at both of them. Little smirk on his face. He just kind of gives the bow and the hand out. Like, hey, you did all right for yourself. And Gunther leaves the ring. The way Gunther was wrestling this match, it was total heel. Total heel. He's one of the few people in the WWE who is a heel and who can maintain the heel. As much as people appreciate Gunther, he's so good as a heel at this point. That's my only concern for your prediction for if Gunther has a good match with McAfee, he deserves to beat Cena for the title. The problem is that would be heel on heel. Somebody has to beat Cena for the title, and then maybe heel Gunther could do it. Or perhaps this match, they go back to Raw, and this becomes Gunther turning into a babyface finally. If that happens, then yes, Gunther could beat Cena for. Frankly, I'd be curious to see if John Cena could put on the kind of match that Pat McAfee put on tonight.
Wow. High praise for Pat McAfee.
McAfee was good. He has the facial expression down. He didn't try and do too much.
Yeah.
And he clearly played the underdog role. He was the feisty underdog the whole time.
Okay.
Pat McAfee knew what he was doing in there. He knew his limitations. He knew his role. He did not try to get outside of himself. The things he did that were kind of surprising for people, like that top rope moonsault that he landed on his feet when Gunther rolled out of the way. He didn't botch it. The only thing he may have botched was he was out on the apron. He tried to slingshot himself into the ring, and his foot got caught on the top rope, and he kind of stumbled toward Gunther instead of, catching him flush off the springboard. But other than that, which we've seen pro wrestlers who do this for their full-time job get their foot caught on the top rope because that's a tough move. Other than McAfee trying that one and botching himself just a little bit. But Gunther and he worked fine even after that botch. They just went right into what it was supposed to be, got back into the match. This this is great work by McAfee for what he was expected to do. It's also great work by Gunther. So I think your prediction was spot on. That, Gunther should win, but McAfee is okay in the ring, but he wrestled. I think McAfee wrestled completely to his potential. And I think that says a lot of good about Pat McAfee.
So what about, I was curious, how was the crowd's response to McAfee? Was he like way over as a face?
He was kind of over. And again, he was wrestling the kind of match that he should wrestle. He's the feisty underdog, lots of go out and get him enthusiasm, but it's just not working all the time. Good enough athlete, and showed it in the ring where it was plausible that this wasn't a 3-minute squash match.
Okay.
I mean, these guys went 14 minutes.
Whoa. That is
14
crazy.
Minutes. This was the second to last match on the card. It was well deserving of that placement because it was really fun to watch. It was really entertaining.
Awesome.
Yes. 14 minutes, Gunther, Pat McAfee. In fact, this match went about almost 5 minutes longer than the match that preceded it. If you'd like to go to that one, it was the Intercontinental Championship.